Halo? 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 Halo?
Warriors fan, it's time to get on your feet and greet your Golden State Warriors. Your small forwards, 6'5", number 4, Moses.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining.
Berisik banget dah. Kenapa bentar?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing the Pelicans in New Orleans. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the San Antonio Spurs.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
The starters for Utah. We've got Jackson, also Andre Drummond out there, and it's George in at the point. And for Golden State, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Moody, and it's Kessler in at the center position.
Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Out to the right wing. Kessler's got space. Gets an open look and hits it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And it's Utah with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Here's George. Good on the short little jump shot. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game. A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
George scanning the floor. Jackson against Kuminga. Puts the move on. And he lays it in.
Jackson with the dime. The guy is just so skilled.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Pajimski. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Outside Moody. Outside Pajimski. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Stephen Curry, so efficient in the mid-range. I know it's not prioritized. He's one guy you want shooting it.
Jackson on the wing. Pajimski grabs the board.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
The defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Right side Moody. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 5 points.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Here's Jackson. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. George. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Kuminga, the pass to Kessler. And yep, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's George. Coming off a 16-point game against Memphis. Knocks down the long J.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Kuminga goes in. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, there's evidence all over the floor of how well Stephen Curry runs this team. He does a good job keeping them at their pace and making all the right decisions.
Now here's Jackson. A 23-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
Curry against George. Pass to Sensabaugh. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, you think?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Kessler. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Champagnie, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Marcus Smart in for Stephen Curry. 1:09 left in the first quarter. George outside. Markkanen with a screen on Smart. Here's George. And another miss by Utah. The Warriors lead by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
So it's Utah now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Jackson, he's checked in for Utah. Williams.
Sebentar ya guys. Halo. Kenceng nggak ya kira-kira?
Comes in for George.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. The three is up. 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Butler passes to Champagny. Now Jackson Davis. Smart for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Smart against Williams. Here's Collier. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Smart. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Jimmy Butler out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Champagny at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Williams misses. The Warriors lead by 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Smart. This one for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Shot's good by Collier. Collier's got 6.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
And here's Curry for 3. Howard grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Collier. He's got 6. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Curry. Curry drives. That shot off.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range. Markkanen's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler. Strong move.
Well, give Jimmy Butler credit right there. Resourceful, powerful, backs away from no one.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Markkanen. From deep. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Butler. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Oh!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And Smart nails the triple. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Butler. Here's Champagnie. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Champagnie's gotten his second bucket of the game. Jazz trail by 4. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
We'll go with a different look here. Kessler, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Kuminga comes in for Champagnie. Moody's checked in for Smart. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Marking it from long range. The Warriors pull it in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Denied. He sends it right off the glass. Drummond with the screen. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The 3. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Markkanen's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for 2, Podziemski.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. 1:29 left in the first half. George passes to Drummond. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. Good D by Kessler.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Kuminga. And again, no good by Golden State. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Shoots from 12. Here's Drummond. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that's just an excellent possession from this team. When you set up Andre Drummond down low, you're going to either take contact, get to the foul line, score it. So productive inside.
Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to Butler. The 3 ball. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
What you love about Jimmy Butler, this guy just competes. You want to concede the 3? Okay, I'll take it.
Now here's Markkanen. Uncovered. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Markkanen's got 10 points in the quarter. Here's Butler. Back to Podziemski. Over George. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Takes it inside. And again, it's Utah.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Kuminga. Kessler finds Butler. Kessler, a screen on Markkanen. And here's Butler outside. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Jazz, 38.
Hey, folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
Well, he scored well, but has been economical with his shots, picking his spots, not really forcing a lot, which allows everyone else to stay involved.
Yeah. And now let's take a glimpse. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Keontae George has done in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Andre Drummond is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's George, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. Cool, nice job in the paint from Curry.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
Jackson for 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors leading. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Can Mr. Curry shoot the basketball? No doubt. But he's also a very willing and capable passer.
Jackson outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moody. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Well, you look at Kessler, 3rd in rebounding, a force down low.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. George outside, 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. George has got 13 now.
Well, just exceptional use of the pick and roll by Keontae George. Allows the play to develop there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparation, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Kessler.
Well, this has been the book on defending Andre Drummond on the interior. Make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Second free throw, no good. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Podziemski. Utah grabs the miss. Drummond's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
George, no good.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Oh, Kuminga! Top for days.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. George passes to Jackson. Back to George. Pass to Sensible. Here's the three. Utah with another miss.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Kessler, a screen on George. The three from Curry. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Sensible. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Warriors lead by 4. And here's Curry. He's got 12. And he drives in. Count it. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Sensible. Jackson outside. 4-3. Connects from downtown. 7 points in the game.
Strong anticipation
Apa? Aku nggak.
from Jackson on the dish.
Aku nggak.
Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Here's Moody. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And Utah with a change here too. Markkanen's checked in for Sensible. Jazz trail by 6. George finds Drummond. Now Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Kessler with a rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 5 points.
Now, Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors make some changes. Champagnie comes in for Kessler, and it's Marcus Smart in for Stephen Curry. Williams is checked in for Utah. Howard comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. 1:58 left in the third quarter. George. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 8, now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Pass to Champagnie. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Butler takes it in. And he makes it. He has 7.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jazz trail by 11. Defended by Podziemski. Banked it in off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And he makes it on the layup. Podziemski's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Ya apa sih ini? Ini gampang banget. Pro.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. George passes to Markkanen. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. goes in for the dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Smart for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Marcus Smart, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Champagnie at the 3. That's the Warriors 5.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
First team foul.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Curry. Outside, Williams. Pass to Howard for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Fires for 3. That shot missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Howard against Smart. Howard, the pass to Jackson. For 3, Collier. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss. Jackson-Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Marcus Smart dishing it well in that instance. We know he is a special defensive player, but how about that pass?
Here's Collier. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Collier. Back to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Smart outside. And here's Curry. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got 6 assists in the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Marketing for 3. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. The Warriors lead by 12. Butler passes to Curry. Now Smart lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Markkanen.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
To the middle. In close. That's good from Jackson on the assist from Collier.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Kessler, he's checked in for Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Moody's checked in for Champagnie. And Pajemski subbed in for Smart. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. George for 3. The rebound by Moody.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Kessler. Outside Pajemski. Fires from deep. He's off on that one.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the inside, George. A miss there. Now 8 for 14. The Warriors lead by 13. Kuminga, the pass to Kessler. Now here's Curry. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Utah with another miss. Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Moody. Pass to Kuminga. Curry with it from downtown. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
George passes to Jackson. With the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
The big man moves. Jackson Jr. with the nice conversion off the drive.
Kuminga's shot is off. Jazz trail by 14. The rebound by Moody. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Well, he's got to be embarrassed for attempting that one. You got to think twice about that next time.
Here's George, and the jam by George.
There isn't a lot that Keontae George can't do on the offensive end. You want him to drive to the cup? No problem. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Defended by Pajemski. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity.
Kalau udah selesai makan nggak habis taruh kulkas.
Iya.
Jangan iya doang.
Iya.
To get big draft capital. That's huge.
Barring a miracle comeback. This one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Kuminga. On the wing, Curry. Kuminga with a screen on George. Let's go with a 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. And the Warriors lead by 15.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey, because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now, Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Moody in at small forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. Then it's Connect. And it's Šarić in at center. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Halloween night. Greg, and this game should be a treat.
Yeah, fun holiday makes for a fun atmosphere. Expect this crowd to be engaged.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Back to Podziemski. Curry looking it over. Trains the three-pointer.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Reeves outside. Takes it from 10. Gets some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Yeah, easy call.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Moody heads them both. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Memphis. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Moody pulls it down. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Curry outside. No good there. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. So it's the Lakers now. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Connect. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
A shot by Podziemski, no good. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Doncic missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Outside Curry. Over Vanderbilt. Pass to Moody. Outside for Curry. This one for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Here's Moody. An easy 2 points on the layup. Moody's got 6.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And it's Sharch that time on the assist by Isaac.
Sharch, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Curry passes to Kessler. Curry with it. Isaac picks him up. Curry gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Curry, good.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Isaac outside. Lakers passing it around. Pass to connect. Launches it from deep. Kessler with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Podziemski. No good on the triple. Curry against Doncic. Shot from 12. And the shot is long.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Here's Podziemski. The Lakers with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Doncic outside. Pass to Reeves. Here's Sharch. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Reeves comes to help. Kuminga with a wide open look. Kept alive. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Doncic looking it over. The shot by Sharch, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Over Doncic. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Reeves with it. He's defended by Podziemski. And it's Doncic missing. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. So the wing on the left. Pass to Moody. Now Podziemski. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Doncic. The shot by Curry, no good. Doncic outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand. So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Paul Butler out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Curry. Then there's Smart. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. James with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Bronny James to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry. Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
A kick out to O'Neal. Here's Jerome, defended by Butler. Tries yet again. Jerome, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Jimmy jousting his way through.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
James against Smart. Sweet move. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Isaac. Now here is O'Neal. Here's Jerome. Scoreless thus far. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Butler. Oh, no, stopping by that time.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Then for the Warriors, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Moses Moody in for Smart. Stolen by Kessler. And they're moving it up. Isaac with the steal. In the corner, it's James. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Charge comes in for O'Neal. And Doncic is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Jerome passes to James. Sharch with the screen for James. And James throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Pass to Doncic. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Doncic has got 7 points. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, it feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Jerome. And Moody pulls it down.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Outside Curry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is kept down now to just 5 on the bucket from Luka Doncic.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Isaac. Connect comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Ty Jerome. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Curry. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Reeves outside. Here's Connect. Defended by Kuminga. Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. Butler with the steal. Down low. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. It's tipped. Outside, Kuminga takes the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Kuminga's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Bounce pass from Reeves. Will it go? They get it back. And it's Doncic missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Kessler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Makes it off the glass. Reeves has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Reeves.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Butler kicks to Kuminga. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Connect sets a screen for Doncic. Luka on the move, and it's in there. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Here's Podziemski. Comes up empty down low. And so we conclude the first half. Warriors lead by 7. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey, everybody.
The enigma, man. Wiggins is productive. In the right system, surrounded by the right guys, he can do a lot for you.
Yeah, he has all-star talent.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Well, he's been absolutely.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to this.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Luka Doncic.
Jelek banget tuh.